Well, today's pretty special for me because I've managed to end up on the other side of the country, living out one of my bucket list fishing locations right now. This is pretty special to me. For a lot of people, it's certainly not the most exciting thing, but to me, it's pretty awesome. I'm in Tasmania right now, walking the rivers, trying to catch beautiful brown trout. Something that I really enjoy, the technical sort of aspect of it, scenery. It's really accessible. I've hired a little two-wheel drive car while I'm over here. I've got 4 days to make this happen. So currently sitting on the banks of a river, gonna set all my stuff up, go for a fish, and I'm gonna enjoy these next few days chasing brown trout in rivers just like this one, all throughout the northern part of Tasmania. So it's pretty awesome. First full day on day one saw me out fishing the rivers with Dylan from Fishing Australia. He's local from Launceston and he's taken me around to a bunch of the local rivers.
It's pretty cool. I love how they got red spots.
Yeah.
Go. See ya.
Started off slow with the first river. We didn't do too well. It took us a while to find some fish. We only had about 3 fish from the first few Ks of walking. Pretty slow start, not a great deal of fish seen or sort of hooked.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna suck to get off. Brownie number 5. Off leech.
Get one, did you?
Yeah, just the one. I felt it on my leg.
We shifted rivers, went to a different spot, and we started to see some fish.
We moved spots, moved around.
Beautiful Tassie brown trout.
Nice one, probably around the 35 sort of centimetre mark. Such
That's
awesome
cool.
colours on them.
That's the biggest of the day so far.
Look at that. Nice. Lovely fish.
Picked up a few fish, including a really nice fish and my new PB from the river.
Oh, look at him. Yes! No way!
Let him go.
See ya. Bye, trout. You want them? Oh, you can do that yourself.
Yeah.
I'll go plastic again. I do have a little green lure. Good fish, good fish. Much better. That's what I wanted. Come back here. Get away from that stick. Yes. Beautiful. Hell yeah. Okay, that's what I wanted from a river fish.
Heck yeah.
That is so good.
Sit that down for you.
That is so wicked. Oh man.
How good's that?
Yeah, on the bait junkie minnow, red herring. I've just changed over to this colour, and maybe high 30s, you reckon?
It'd probably just be 40. Yeah. Probably just be that 40 mark.
That's a wicked fish. That's cool. My 6th for the morning. See ya. He's out of here. Oh, there's another one rising over there. Yep. Oh, much bigger. Much bigger. That's about the same size as that other one. Oh, I saw him rise and I cast at the rise and he ate it straight away.
Just on that wave.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very nice one. Whoa. That is so cool. My 7th. It's probably my largest. Beautiful Tasmanian river brown trout.
Don't show them all.
Awesome brown trout. Probably my largest one so far today. Wicked session. That's my 7th. Beautiful. Get this hook out. Little bait junkie, minnow and jig head. This fish can go on its way. He's ready to go. Thank you. See you, Mr. Brown Trout. So good.
Really, really cool to see local knowledge and some little tips and tricks and things. Kind of makes me appreciate people who put the effort into figuring out all their little local bits and pieces and really have good success, because it's certainly helped out with the numbers of fish we caught. Ended up with about 20 fish throughout the day.
Healthy little river brownie.
Lovely good.
Good stuff.
Now we just need to not repeat getting a hook in my finger and we're happy. Lovely. Lure out. There he is.
Baby.
Get the elusive double up. Lovely fish there. It's actually sitting still, which is nice. Usually they go absolutely crazy. Lovely, lovely brownie. Get a photo and we'll get him back.
Hey. Echidna. Yeah. Hey mate. Oh, not happy as he's caught. That's pretty cool. We'll let him go. See it, mate. That's pretty cool.
After a little wildlife interaction and a few more wayward casts into the trees, we left the river with numbers, and the plan was to go and chase a river that had less fish in it but apparently bigger ones. So Dylan's taking us to another spot yet again to go and try and find a bigger one.
Oh yeah, that's better. It's not bad. Woo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. I think that's the biggest.
Beautiful brown.
Yep, that's a shot. Yeah.
Mr. Trout.
That'd be somewhere around number 20 for the day.
That'd be about it.
That's crazy. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I think that's 9 and you're 11.
Nah, that's got mine.
What was that?
That's bigger than mine.
Is it?
Yeah, I reckon so. It's pretty big, man.
Yeah, see what I mean though about cormorants and stuff like that? Like that's
Yeah.
a gash from a cormorant, like would have been a lot younger.
Yeah.
But like that's probably the biggest issue we've got in Tassie rivers is like when they're not in structure, they just get hammered by cormorants. There he is.
That's a beautiful one.
Lovely fish, probably sitting close to that 45 sort of centimetre mark. Nice fish. He's had a few gashes on him
You run in with the cormorants, you reckon?
with the cormorants, I reckon. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's been pretty good. Everything we've sort of planned to do today's work, like we come. So we're fishing. We fished the St Pat's River this morning, just trying to get some numbers, and then we also found some larger fish out of that. And then yeah, we came down. So we're on the Northeast River now, a bit closer into Launceston, trying to find some bigger ones. We got your Chris probably biggest fish. Was
Yeah.
that? Yep.
Yeah,
And-
not far off that one.
yeah, and we got another nice one here, so with any luck you can crack yourself a nice 50. But yeah, we've got a photo of this one. I'll let him back.
Beautiful.
Lovely Tassie river trout. Send me back.
I'm with Dylan from Fish Australia today. He's taken me out to go and chase some brown trout.
Did.
Few secret rivers that you've taken me to.
So we went out, we're fishing the northeast at the moment. We fished the St Pat's River this morning, which are some rivers that are right next to Lonnie, about 30 kilometres sort of each way to get to both of them. Sort of grown up fishing around rivers for trout my whole life around Lonnie, and yeah, lucky enough to go and get some good sized brown trout.
Yeah, today has been nothing short of amazing. Great fish, great numbers, good company. What more could you ask for?
It's just an average day in Tassie.
It's pretty bloody good.
They get better than that.
Cheers.
Day 2 fishing solo, another river this time, and it started off foggy and pretty cold, so my hopes were fairly high to try and find some fish in a river. Spent a couple of hours walking up a really awesome looking section, but didn't get much to show for my efforts.
First cast with the different look. Yes.
Well, I've shifted spots. I've gone way up into the Central Highlands, up to the lakes that are world renowned for their fly fishing, big brown trout. So I'm gonna give this a go. I tried the rivers this morning, got a couple of small fish, but it just wasn't happening, and I was like, thinking about it, I'm in Tassie, so this is one of the most iconic fisheries that Tassie has, is the Central Highlands, the lakes up here, and sight fishing for massive brown trout. It's a big gamble up here on my own, just completely winging it, but it's good conditions. It's pretty sunny, should be good, so I'm gonna give it a good go.
fingers crossed I pull one of these big brown trout. That would be absolutely awesome. I'm going to try on fly as well. So I'll try on spin for a little bit first, and then yeah, I'll probably... Oh, there goes a snake. There we go. There's his tail. Where's the rest of him? There's his tail. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, I'll keep cruising along. Hopefully no more snakes. Yeah, I'm gonna try and spin for a bit first. Just sort of get the feel for it. See what's going on in that. See if I can actually spot any of these fish, because it's the first time I've done anything like this. I think it's going to be pretty difficult, but we'll give it a go. And then yeah, if spin doesn't work, I've got my fly set up, and I'll definitely be giving the old dry fly a go that this area is so famous for. All right, let's get into it. First lagoon, this one here, real weedy sort of margins. See how we go.
By this stage, I'm about halfway around the first lagoon. I've spooked 3 fish and had one have a go at a lure, but I definitely have no idea what I'm doing, and I can't really see them. I didn't really know what I was looking for to start with. So I think this third fish right here, I saw this fish before I spooked it, and then I've spooked it trying to have a go at it. So it wasn't until about here and about the 3rd or 4th fish in before I actually sort of had an idea of what I needed to do and how to go about it.
Changing to a different waterway. Map says it's somewhere up over this hill. It's crazy how it's just so flat and it's just lakes all through it.
By this stage, I'm about 4 hours in of walking, probably done maybe 8-9 Ks by this stage on foot, and I'm really starting to doubt myself. I've seen about 10 fish and I've either spooked or missed every single one of them. One fish was a very, very solid fish, probably about 5 pounds, probably the biggest one that I saw for the whole trip. But yeah, I'm really, really struggling and doubting myself at this point.
Oh, I've got a big one. Oh, I've hooked it in the tail or something. It's wrapped up. Oh no. I'm dragging this fish in backwards, but it's a very good fish. I have been at this for hours. I've spooked about 10 fish. Oh, I've got him in the tail. I foul hooked him underneath, but it's a very good one. I'll take it. If he doesn't come off. Please don't come off. Oh no, my pliers are caught on my net. This is just not going well. Got it, and lure's out. Oh, yes. PB brown. Even bigger. Oh, this fish made it all worthwhile. PB brown trout. So stoked. Okay, that's enough. He can go. See you later. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That fish just made all of this walking so worth it. That's awesome. Really, really good fish. Far out, I'm stoked. That's what these lakes are about. Bigger brown trout in the absolute middle of nowhere. I've got this edge here, I'm gonna walk and cast up along there, but it's just blind casting on this drop off here because it's a little bit hard to spot with this wind. I did see some fish over the other side when I was walking around, and I have rigged the fly rod up to cast some dry flies at them, but I haven't found another one since I've rigged the rod up. But that made it all worth it. Thank God for that. Well, that's it for my Highland Lakes adventure. Just the one fish, but my biggest so far for the trip, so I'm certainly not sad about it. I've seen a lot more, seen probably 8 to 10 fish. Obviously this is my first time sort of like stalking fish like that, so I can't really expect to do too well. So to get one and see a bunch more and have some shots at them and stuff, so that's pretty decent. But I don't enjoy the lake stuff as much as the river fishing. Yeah, the river fishing is definitely a lot more exciting for me, and something that I'll be going back to this afternoon for a little bit, and tomorrow morning before flying home. So that is day 2, Highland Lakes ticked off. Decent brown trout, very happy with that. Let's send it back to some rivers for sunset and see if we can get some numbers of smaller fish. Noble steed. Got the little hire car all the way up to the Highland Lakes and the road. Hell yeah. Last morning in Tassie today. We had a pretty good trip. Certainly enjoyed it, even though it has been hard, and I've walked about 20-30 k's every single day. My legs are killing me, all cut up from blackberry bushes and slipping on sticks and stones and all sorts. It's been pretty full on and hard going on the body, but something I've really enjoyed, so definitely happy. Just walking into the spot to fish for the last morning. So I think I'll spend a bit of time walking around here and yeah, see how we go. That's a rather large snake skin that I've just stumbled across. Pretty close to 2 meters. There's a big snake. Wow. Now I'm paranoid. I'm gonna stay on the rocks, I think, for a little bit. On the rocks and in the water. Maybe safer. I know they can swim. Oh no. It's gone very bad. I've got a trout. My line's gone under that stick. I got him out. First trout for today. Lots of missed hookups. Little brownie. Absolutely inhaled that minnow. Whoop. See ya. Well, this morning's spot was a big fat fail. So many fish, but they're all just like short striking the lure and not having a proper go at it. So I think, where do I go? Up there. I think I only landed one small one, pulled hooks on a fair few more, and seen lots swim up, look at a lure, refuse it, or sort of swim up, have a crack at it, but miss the hooks. So pretty frustrating. A couple more hours, I'm gonna go to a different spot, go and have a look, see if I can pick up a nice river fish just to round off the trip before I fly out this afternoon. But walking around in rivers and gorges like this is pretty pretty awesome. I'm certainly happy. Oh, other than rods and trees, I am certainly happy with what I've done this trip. For my first time to Tassie, to get some good fish in the rivers with Dylan. Yeah, he's put me onto some awesome ones, and then to basically take myself up to the Highlands and give it a crack, not knowing what I'm doing other than a bit of reading some info on Google and some forums, and I've managed to get myself onto my PB brown trout up in the Highland lakes, so that's seriously cool. Oh, that's steep. All right, let's get out of here, go to another river, go cool down. It was getting pretty warm. Go find some trees where the fish can hide, slower moving under the trees, I think. Oh, bloody puffed. Okay, let's go to the next spot. New location. Back in middle of the day, I wanted some cover, so a thick forest should well and truly do it. Beautiful dark little river. Let's go walk around up this and see how we go. Finally. Oh my god, that took so long. I've had so many missed hits, but I finally got one in the net. Lovely river brown. It's not a bad one. Over 30. Beautiful little river brownie. You, Mr. Trout. See you later. Oh, very next cast. Oh, pulled hooks. Oh, finally found some that are feeding. Another one. Oh, a little one. Whoa. Small one. Yes. Okay, I was worried because I was like, am I doing something wrong? I'll keep hitting it but not eating. It's just, no, obviously we're just having short little strikes at it. Beautiful little brown, red spots. Thanks, bud. Another nice brownie. Oh, look at the place I pulled it from, just underneath those trees there. This is, I love this. While they might not be the biggest fish, it's certainly fun. Beautiful little brown trout. Man, I love this fishing. See you, buddy. Well, that's it for my Tassie trip. Mayfly on my arm. That's it for my Tassie trip. I'm gonna call it quits now. Got a couple of hours to spare now to drop off the hire car and go have some lunch and get all my stuff packed ready to fly out. But it's been, heard a trout. there's a trout behind me. Yeah, it's been awesome fun, something that I really wanted to do, so I'm very happy that I got to do it. There's a few things. I didn't really get a massive amount of help or anything. Like, I didn't set any records for my fishing, but I certainly don't think I did terribly, considering that I was just winging it most of the time. So Tasmania's got this awesome awesome app, and it's really well managed from what I can see by the Inland Fishing Service. So there's heaps of information available. They sort of go through all the spots, what's sort of good about them, and there's a bunch of information that the government sort of put together to be able to help people go and catch trout. And yeah, it is really well done, and it certainly helped me knowing like where I can go and can't go, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's pretty decent. So you do have to pay for a license, so I just bought a 7-day license because I was here fishing for technically 4 days. So yeah, 7-day license, it was like $40 or something like that, which is not a huge amount to be able to go and do that. And you can buy them all the way through to like 5-year and stuff like that. So it seems to be much better set up than what I'm used to for the WA stuff. Yeah, $40 is pretty expensive for 7 days fishing, but if you were to pay for an entire year for fishing for trout, it's not too bad. If you were certainly to live over here, I wouldn't think so. But yeah, so the Inland Fishing Service was great for info and bits and pieces like that, to be able to help out, to be able to go and do this. The gear that I used, I wanted to use my fly gear, but it is really difficult in all this tree kind of stuff that I enjoy doing. So yeah, in amongst all the trees, the little rod was certainly coming into its own. So this is a Grandage Legacy Stay Gold. So I use Apia rods now. So this is, yeah, this is basically designed for their horse mackerel or yellowtail, but it's perfect little creek trout rod. So 6'6", 1 to 10 gram sort of cast weight, really light. And yeah, I've been throwing around little plastics and minnows and all sorts of bits and pieces in little creeks like this, and then up at the lakes. So it's been fantastic little rod, paired with little 2000 Caldia and some 6-pound braid, running like 4 or 6 pound leaders as well. Sweet little combo for this kind of stuff. Little rivers and creeks. But yeah, that's me done for Tassie. Time to pack it up and send it home. We've got 6 hours of flying. Long day. All right, let's go.